Hey, New Vision, thanks for giving us just a second as we continue to update you on our reentry plan as it relates to this coronavirus. And I know you're probably like me, you're tired of getting email messages and more information, but this is really important or we wouldn't have taken the time to do this. First of all, here's what we'd like to say. As we're approaching this reentry plan, we're not going to do everything perfectly. We understand that. We have tried to make decisions that probably err on the side of being overly safe for you and for our staff. We understand also as we re-enter, we're going to have to crawl before we walk, so we're going to learn some things, and it may be a little bit awkward, but we're going to get better and better every single week. So a couple of things as we move into this weekend for our first time of worship. First of all, our online service will still be going on. Now, we've heard from a lot of you that you've enjoyed this experience with you and for your family watching our online service, and so we want to just continue to offer that to you and just make sure you know you're perfectly free to continue using that. I know it's just a better fit for many of you with maybe some health conditions, or if you have smaller children, or just right now, I understand there's just a lot of fear, so it's just better to watch online. So we want to encourage you to continue to do that, and we're going to work as hard as we can to make that as great as experience as it can possibly be for you. Now, also, we're going to begin to re-enter in worship starting this Thursday night, and of course, our 3 services here at the Battlefield campus and at Buchanan this weekend. So a couple things that will get us prepared for that. If you and your family are going to come back and worship with us, the first thing that we would ask you to do is this. We would ask you to go to our website, newvisionlife.com. You can go there and you can follow the links to our RSVP page. We're going to ask that everyone, staff, everyone, RSVP, so we can make sure we know really exactly how many people are coming so that we can have enough room and everybody's safe and everybody feels comfortable. The second thing, probably the biggest question we have is, do we have to wear masks? Well, let's just say this about masks. I know that this is a hot button issue, and some people are just adamant that everybody needs to wear a mask. Some people feel like, you know what, I don't think that's important, and I understand that, and I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to that. We're just trying to follow the guidelines of our governor, and we're just suggesting that you wear a mask, and our staff are going to be wearing masks, and we think that that's just probably the best thing we can do to protect our neighbor and to love our neighbor. And we're certainly going to do that, especially for these first couple weeks as we just kind of get started in our reentry plan. So if you could do that for us, we certainly would appreciate that. We look forward to seeing you this weekend, whether that's online or right here at Battlefield or our Buchanan campus. God bless you guys.
Hello, New Vision family. This is Ben Curtis. I'm the campus pastor at our Buchanan location. We want to welcome you as you return back to our worship experiences this weekend. We want you to know that as we do return, things will look a little bit differently. When you arrive on campus 15 minutes early, our welcome team will be there to greet you in masks, and they will direct you to where you're supposed to be. As you're waiting, you will see a sign when it is time for you to come into the building that says, "Come on in," or you will see the atrium doors open. And we want to emphasize that we're here to serve you every step of the way. Our welcome team will help you. They will direct you. They will make sure that you're able to stay a 6-foot distance from other people as they're seating you. And so from the time that you walk in the building until the time that you leave, we will give you instructions on how to do each step of the way, how to do that. We are so excited about seeing you this weekend, and we can't wait.
What's going on, New Vision family? Pastor Nick here, and Ben did an incredible job talking about how it's going to look a little different as we re-enter worship together. And just know, here at the Battlefield campus, we are not going to have shuttles, and so you're going to want to make sure that you park on campus. Also, as you walk into the building, you're going to notice some resource stations, and you can get anything there from hand sanitizer in case you didn't bring a mask and you want one. You can grab one of those, or you can even ask a question of a FIT team member. We are here to help you. And as you enter the room, you're going to be seated. And I know that might feel weird, but we're doing that just so we can maintain the proper social distance. We're excited that you're going to be with us. Thank you for your patience in this journey as we re-enter into worship.
Just as Nick has told us that we will be entering differently, we will also be leaving differently. We want you to know that your host will be there to dismiss you either by section or by row so that you can maintain a safe 6-foot social distancing back to your car. We also want you to know at this time there will be no small groups and no age-graded programming. So that means there will be no preschool or children or student ministries meeting for the time being.
You heard Pastor Ben say that we're not going to have small groups or age-graded programming for preschool, children, and students at this time. But what we will have at the Battlefield campus is a family-friendly worship environment in our children's building. Pastor Josh is going to be hosting that, and it's going to be an excellent time of worship with your family. Also, as we think about all of this re-entry stuff, don't forget that we are just trying to be as safe and as cautious as possible. We're really just trying to be good neighbors to those who may be more susceptible to the corona, or those who really his health is not in the best place. And so we're just trying to be a good neighbor in all of this. Thank you for joining us in trying to help and encourage everyone around us to be as safe as possible.
As always, we want to remind you that the greatest resource at your disposal is our webpage, so feel free at any time to check the latest updates at newvisionlife.com, and also be sure to follow us on social media. We're very excited for this weekend, and we're looking forward to God doing great things in our midst.